pure mulberry at its best. Oh, oh, wow, this is the bomb. Ah. Yes, so hi again. I am Oy'Nissh Grandiece, and today is Friday, the 18th of September 2020, and I am at the Inventor Lodge Garden, Musselburgh in Scotland. And today's vlog is about picking mulberries because they are now in season, and it's the best time to make use of it. It's only a short season, and mulberry is not native to Scotland. Nonetheless, this particular tree seems to do well, and the tree is loaded with mulberries. As you can see, red and black color mulberry. If you go closer, you'll see that it's actually dark purple, but it means that they are ripe and they will start to fall off the tree. And there's just a small window because if there's a wind, if there's a bad weather with strong winds, it will blow all the mulberries off the tree. So it needs to be harvested by whoever keep this place, or if there are people who want to pick bits of it, so pick some of it. So today I'm here to get some. And always remember, when on your way out, to leave a donation. This goes to help in the upkeep of the beautiful right. My first mulberry quality assurance test. I told you they're falling off into the bowl even before I had the chance to start picking some of them. If I shake the tree, they start to fall off. Oh my goodness, I barely touched it and it fell on the floor. Oh, here it is. So I think I'll be getting a mixture of dark purple and dark red ones. So what I have to do is to put the bowl underneath, so if it does fall off, it fall into the bowl because they're so delicate. Just have to watch my footing. So just imagine, you see, so traditionally I normally do jerk food. When I started health promotion, I use it as a means to do the health promotion of fruit and vegetable consumption. But then I felt that I was limited in what I can do because firstly, jerk food have to have Scotch bonnet pepper, and I've done catering where many people cannot handle pepper. However, if there's no Scotch bonnet in the jerk, it cannot be called jerk. So it means that many opportunities have passed me by for doing health promotion. So I literally had to go my own way and come up with my own brand that give me 100% autonomy in terms of health promotion without interfering with the Jamaican culture. I can still do jerk, but Oy'Nissh is a different thing altogether. It's created in the modern era, post-pandemic. Well, it's evolving during the pandemic era, and also this era of health promotion, post-2000. And the key focus, as I said, is the promotion of fruit and vegetable consumption. So it means that Oy'Nissh food have the tendency to change with the season. And moreover, unlike jerk when it started with the seasoning of pork, Oy'Nissh food isn't about that. Oy'Nissh food is about bringing all type of food into season of a particular locality. And the locality I'm talking about is the UK. So it means that here I've got mulberry. Now mulberry go to make Oy'Nissh sauce or marinade. Whatever the Oy'Nissh sauce or marinade go on is brought into the season of the locality. So I'm now in Scotland. It means that whatever Oy'Nissh food I make become seasonal to the Scottish climate. So mulberry, blackberry, apples, all these are in season. So it means that I'll go to make mulberry bread, mulberry cake, mulberry chicken, whatever. All these other products now will be brought into season with mulberry. This is not a concept in the Jamaican context. When you think of jerk food is about seasoning meat predominantly. However, I have to say, there's a lot more adventure with jerk. People are now doing jerk soup and a lot more stuff. Jamie Oliver experimented with jerk rice, although he didn't use all the relevant ingredients, but that gives people idea. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that I got the idea from Jamie Oliver. I was already working with various stuff when it comes to jerk food, but I remember one person comment that you cannot have jerk rice, you know. And then I was already doing jerk bread, jerk other stuff, and I started to realize I definitely am going to run into problem with people from Jamaica. So I decided to just invent and create my own brand and go a completely new direction, which means I've got full control over my brand, full control over this health promotion tool without interfering with the Jamaican culture. And this is how it started, using local seasonal produce, which is unthinkable in the context of jerk, because the key focus in jerk is Scotch bonnet pepper, predominantly spring onion. People put onion sometimes, thyme and pimento, allspice, but not in Oy'Nissh, because then you can have Oy'Nissh condiments that can make cake, which is unthinkable in the context of jerk, because then jerk have chili and other stuff in it that wouldn't actually complement cake making or ice cream. But with Oy'Nissh, it can be manipulated simply because there's a classification system created for exactly that purpose. So, welcome to the new era of Jamaican food built for the international market, and it's based on seasonality, and you're now witnessing it in live action, wherein seasonal products are collected to make seasonal condiments to bring other food products into season. Just so amazing. Amazing. There's just so much of it. So much. So much. And there's only a small window, and then they're gone till next year. Can you imagine that? You know, all the months of preparation, the rain, the sunshine, the soil, the moon, the stars, and the impact it have on seasons and how stuff grow. And the result is this lush mulberry product. And then within a month or so it's gone for another 9 months, and then you'll have to wait another 9 months. I can see why people import stuff, you know, because they want it all the time. But I think there is a blessing in waiting for something, waiting 9 months to sample something that you love, because all that built up is worth it. But I guess if you have it all year round, you take it for granted, and you lose respect for the effort nature goes into preparing for us. So I enjoy mulberry during its season. Now, what I definitely do is create what's known as enotes. Now, enotes are frozen fruit and vegetables. Now, it works different from just the general frozen food, because frozen food, it's hard to tell where it's coming from. It could be imported or so forth. But enote is what you're looking at. I'm collecting seasonal products. It's now autumn, so I collect autumn mulberry. It's frozen now, and you see me freezing it, so it means that it's obtained locally right here in Musselburgh. Now, when the season for mulberry is out, then I'll use the mulberry. So it means that it's authentically or genuinely from the local area, because it's evident that I'm actually collecting it to be used in a couple months' time. So when I take it from the freezer and start to use it, then you know that this product was sourced locally and in its season. And that's enote. So it means that I'm using something that is out of season, but technically it will be in season, because this won't be going anywhere. I am going to freeze it. So by the time it's out of season, this is still around. It haven't gone anywhere. So this would be in its own season, in its own right, because it haven't gone anywhere. So, enote. So hopefully I'll be able to make cake enotes, chicken enote, whatever from it. So we'll see. Right, I'm getting there. Wow, that was a good catch. Okay, go this way. Right, so here I've got my mulberry. I call it mul. Lovely, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. So, look. Wow. From that tree. Amazing. So, quality assurance test. So let's look for a nice juicy one. Oh, look at this one. Here we go. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. This is the ultimate seasonal food. Well, I mean, mulberry. I'm not talking about mulberry only, but I'm just talking in general. When things are in season and at their best, this is it. It's pure. So to use this to make sauces or marinades or other food products, people use it to make other food products. It's the purity of the dish because it's so undefiled. Got to have another one. And you know what? I have to be careful, you know, else I might end up eating the entire bowl before I get the chance to make sauces or marinades out of it. I can't have that. No. So I'll have one more before I head off. But thanks to the Inventor Lodge garden, the staff, for the awesome job that they've done. And this is a result of it. Pure mulberry at its best. Oh, oh, wow, this is the bomb. So that's me finished, and now I'm heading out. So at this point, always remember to leave a donation. So see, donation goes towards the maintenance and upkeep of the garden. So always leave a donation. So I just fold up the money and stick it in here, and it means that it ensures a beautiful garden and more mulberries, apples, etc. And then, as you can see, they've got their hand sanitizer. So everything, they are very good in Scotland in terms of maintaining quality assurance, especially during this time of the COVID. So I've got my alcohol here, and on my way out I'm just going to make sure my hand is all sanitized. So, and you always do that. I'm sure many of the places around Scotland does have means of sanitizing your hands, so always do that, just to work along with the government and all the other residents in Scotland to ensure that we can address the COVID pandemic together and make Scotland better. And I'm sure it's the same thing they'll be doing in Jamaica and other parts of the UK too, you know. So good luck to you all, and always when you get the chance to visit Inventor Lodge, it's a beautiful place, lovely staff, and just great surroundings to relax. And when you get the weather like today, it's all sunny, you indulge yourself. If you're not working or if you're not at school, well, I'm on the job. So I'll catch up with you